Hello YouTube, this is Cat from Set Free Pass, and today I'm going to go through a different kind of video, which is going to be my collection binder. So, as you can see, I'm a Dark Magician card collector, and I've been doing this basically ever since I got into the game, when it first came out with LOB. And yeah, for some reason, when I started, I took a liking to Magician cards rather than dragons, which one of my friends back in the day, he was collecting alongside. I think he's got the better end of the stick because they're worth a little bit more, but nevertheless, I've got quite a large collection. So what I'm going to try and do today is I'm going to go through probably in multiple parts because there is quite a lot of pages. Plus, if anyone's ever interested, I've got Street Fighter stuff as well, which I collected when I played a game called Universal Fighting System, as well as additional cards. But yeah, basically, I'm just going to go through a bit of my collection because I've seen a few of these videos going around. And obviously, if you like the video, then obviously drop a message. And if you want to see more of these cards in more detail, just so you know, I'm not looking to sell any of the cards in here. But obviously, if an offer comes up, I'll consider it. But the idea of this is just basically to show what I've collected and hopefully give a little bit of a interest on some of these cards. So let's begin. So yeah, if I take my camera off the display and just then go into some of the cards. So the reflection there. So some of these won't be in mint condition, which is a shame because actually some of these would be considered quite valuable. But obviously back in the day, I just wanted to have the cards. So you can see I've got a BPT, Dark Duel Stories, Dark Magician. It's unfortunate about this. I do have another one somewhere in my collection. This is the one I have in the binder. I haven't had any of them graded because of the fact I do worry if I get them graded that it'll just ruin my hopes of these, but I did it all for purely the love of the game. Then you got maximum gold. Then going on to some of the other cards, so I have an original LOB. I don't have a first edition, which I was a bit gutted to find out when I went back into my collection after coming back. Then the Summit League, I can't remember what it is back in the day, but the Dark Magician from that. Then an original LOB Dark Magician from Japan. I have quite a few Japanese cards in here, as you'll see. Duelist League Japanese card, PCY, and I have the Karibo, which I like the Karibo, and even though they've reprinted it, it's still not as good as this original one. Yeah, and then first editions in terms of the starter decks. Then this one being the original in the Japanese set, which I really like that one. I do prefer this artwork style compared to the originals. The OG version is far better than the others. So when they did do, where was it? The LOB, I was a little bit gutted because actually the starter deck one was far better. And then got BPT. Then the gold edition. Then, if anyone tell me what that one is, but obviously I've been collecting these throughout. Speed Duel, so I got this in a collection when I bought my regularized Dark Dragoon. And I got the red eyes with it, which stupidly I sold on when I wasn't using because I got multiple of them. But yeah, I would like to get that one back. Then the reprint of the Dark Magician, which was in the, not Dark Revelations, it was the other one. But yeah, that was one of the many reprints. Then the starter deck one for the Japanese set, I believe. Now, please don't quote me on that because obviously I might be wrong. Then those Japanese ones again. The second starter deck version, Tomb Dark Magician, which I think is a cool looking card. Unfortunately, I've never got around to actually using it. The P4. Now, this was interesting because obviously this was the set that came out with the Dark Magician Girl, which is the first one you get hold of before it came out in English. Which was going all over the place. I had about like 20 of them at one point. You had the Thousand Knives, the Dark Magic Curtain, and there was another card in that set as well. I really like this one. And then they just reprinted this one as we've seen. Still looking to get my one of these. I've seen it go on eBay many a time. It keeps varying price. They keep missing at the price I want. So if anyone has one of these in English as a good price that they want to do a deal on, let me know in the comments. The Dupo version, so this is the newer version, and obviously then they got the 20th anniversary, which is really cool. I like this artwork. I don't have the new artwork which came out with the 25th anniversary version, which I'm planning to get, but it's varying price, so it's being when the original came out, it was over 250, and now it's come down to less than 100. SD6s, and then you've got then the CT14, the movie pack, and then here, like I say, this is the when I was originally playing, so I have this version, which I think is really, really cool. And I know this is the one that's just been reprinted there. So seeing the artwork on the new 25th anniversary version, it's cool to see because this is what I remember playing the game as. Do have a lot of Dark Magician Girls, but what I'll do is, because of the fact this is 5 minutes long, I'm going to cut the video off here. So that was the Dark Magician half of the book. I do have Dark Magician Girls, quite a lot of those. Then the Fusions, then some of the other bits as well. And then going on to, say, the other versions. So yeah, if you like the video, like I say, I'm going to go into more of these, but like I say, it's only just my collection. I was just trying to show it off to see if anyone has never seen any of these versions of the cards. Now, if you like the video, drop a comment, a like, and sub to the channel. It helps a lot. As I said before, sorry about the camera because I have to move it around to get close up to the cards, because obviously that's the cards you want to see. But yeah, if you enjoyed this content, then let us know in the comments. And like I said before, I haven't got any of the ghost ones. I would love to get a ghost one, but cannot justify the cost. And that's the important thing with this. I got these ones all relatively cheap. I haven't bought these for a fortune, so I know what they're going for now. But when we're talking about something like these particular ones, like the PCY, when I was originally playing back in the day, probably got this for about a tenner. And I'm not prepared to pay 300-400 quid for the ghosts. But obviously, if someone has a deal out there which are looking to help out with the binder, let me know. So I'm always interested to find out. But yeah, that's so this is Kat from Set Free and Pass, just showing off a binder. So hopefully, guys, if you like this, then let us know. But catch you later. Bye.